our fault that the youths are stabbing up each other, innit?
You know what, yeah?
Let's talk about that.
You know what?
Let's
Do you know
talk
what's
Let's
gonna
talk
be?
about that.
You know what? To be fair,
Let's talk about that. It's all of us growing up.
we
These
can't
youths,
say that we
all the
didn't.
youths out there that are stabbing up each other. They're our kids.
You know
They're
what,
not our
though?
parents' kids.
Nah, but
let's
to be
talk
fair-
about that. No, I'm going mad.
No,
Let's
but
keep
to be
your
fair,
story.
as
But yeah, so like you're saying, it's our problem. It's not the older's problem. Like, we've got our problems from our parents. These kids these days are our kids, our generation's kids that are tearing up the streets. So what are we going to do? We have a responsibility. You get it.
but I just said that to touch on it, yeah? Remember, we would have looked like we was condoning a lot more things because of our age. Remember, 80s babies grew up late. I don't want to say it in that way, you know, but remember, we're young. We're young by heart, even how we look. When our parents had us, they looked like they were supposed to. When we was having kids, you was looking at them like, Lord, she look like a bit with all belly. You know what I mean? But we grew a generation that they had to see us grow up also. Because my daughter had to watch me. Because if I was 18 when I had a baby, when she was a certain age, she still watched me growing. Even in partner-wise, I wasn't going to be with her dad. She had to watch the whole concept of that. That's what builds concept now. That's why people think that's how things are supposed to grow. That's why we have to be careful.
Is she still pattern with her dad?
Yeah, of course. You have to pattern with him, just not pattern with me. You understand what I'm saying to you? But that's another thing where we don't understand that even with that, it's a problem. But we need more
togetherness.
Households. We ain't got enough. We can't always preach to the little girl, if a man, you meet a man and you might get pregnant and then you're done and then you move on. We have to understand that we need to start dealing with issues in our household as well. It just doesn't go like that. Households work better when there's a family there, your mum and your dad. When you have
And we've already covered this a little bit. Your boys, so, you know what I mean? I'm ahead of the curve and that, you know what I mean? But, you know, and we also spoke about how single dads are doing a good job as well, provide almost as much stability as a household with a mother and father. In comparison to just a single mum. So yeah, we've covered that. There's already there. Have a look at that. I'll put me in the description.
to keep on going on like there's an outside child, this child over here, so that child over there, so you have to, even for the men, you're finding it harder to pattern your kids because you're not there. The mum is the boss in the yard because you're not in there. So who they turning to? Not the mother. So if she's not moving right, your household and your child is going to move like
exactly.
But if you're not even with her.
Also, one thing that's come to me not too long ago is about like the hormones and stuff. Not just female hormones, just like when teenagers start getting their hormones, how that's all mismanaged, like at home, whether it's by mums or dads or whatever the caregiver is. Schools just mismanaging all that shit, like people's peers mismanaging all that shit. So yeah, I'm gonna look into it first, have a little, because I've got no idea about this, never thought about this, and then maybe it's a contribution to why single mothers, it can be a bit more tumultuous with them, because they're saying that the single dad provides like as much stability almost as a household that's got a mother and father, because like there's more stability in terms of, yeah, it's just a stable household, where the mum might be a bit more up and down. So if the leader of the house is up and down, the house is up and down. That's how the house is. So obviously, hormone changes, monthly cycles and stuff, like bringing these concepts in and just understanding that a bit more, because it's just something that I don't really understand, and I think it is. I think it does need to be spoken about, raise awareness in terms of men understanding more. Because I'm understanding in the last 2 years since I've been out of prison, the female body more, like how mad it is to be a woman in a sense. Like I had no I knew they was on their periods and that. I don't really want to get into it too much because this is a different kind of pod. But I just knew they was on the periods and that, and just never really thought much of it other than that. Like that's that, they're on the period and that's as far as it went. Not all the. We'll get into it on the next one.